Hole 2 is a 239-foot par 3, just dead straight. Gonna go with my straight berg. Hopefully get it up there for a putt. Oh, just missed. It is a 272-foot par 3. Just goes straight up through the gap, finishes to the right. Throwing a 400 feedback. Just trying to give it a little bit of a flex. Got caught up in some branches up there. Try out the honor real quick. See if I can hit the line. I'd say that's pretty good. Hole 4 is a 370-foot par 3. It plays quite a bit uphill, so it plays closer to 400. Let's see. Break out the rive. It's a pretty tight gap for the forehand, but I like putting just a little bit of flex on it, getting it up there. Should fight out right at the end and skip. Perfect. All right, I'm a little bit shorter than I was expecting. Probably 30, 35 feet. Just a little bit uphill. Just right. Oh, so close. All right, just a little cleanup for the par. Whew, almost missed that left side. Got to keep my hand warm. It's only about 30 degrees today. All right, par 5, hole 5 is a 283 par 3. I like throwing something a little bit slower. Just try to coast it up there. Going with the judge. All right, I think we're just outside the circle here. Oh, it's a good thing we have extra putters for practice. Come on, get in there. There it is. Oh, short. Rapid fire cleanup. Whoa. Hole 6, par 3. It's 200 feet down to the bridge, and then it dog legs around to the corner. I really struggle to figure out what I need to throw on this one, seeing that it's a par 3. It says it's 424 feet to the pin. So there isn't really enough room to throw the roller. Plus there's a slope up there So anytime you really stand up a roller on the hill, the slope wants to keep it pushing straight. And there are branches that overhang on the right side, so you really can't get a forehand there. But I'm going to try the forehand. Go back to the Rive. This one's the Silver Lat Rive. It's a little bit more overstable than the normal one. So hopefully I can throw it out there with a little bit of height, skip right under those branches, get around the corner. Kept it low. Yeah, just a forward skip. Go with the Berg. A little weak. Throw a couple. That's nice. Oh, just short. Go with the Judge for a little more glide. Drop in there. Oh. All right, we've got this little cleanup for the par. A little bit of left to right. Just put it right on the pole. Oh. Man, my hand is a little cold. I gotta think about opening my fingers rather than letting the disc slide out. Hole 7 is another par 3. It's in the A position, 244 feet. So it's down this left hallway, and it's kind of up on a little turtle back. We've got a right to left wind. So I'm looking for something that'll hit the gap and just stand up through the flight. So got a neutron inertia. Gonna throw this up there and see how that goes. All right, so basket is up on the hill just behind that dark V tree up there. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, maybe not, just a little long. Yikes, I juiced it. Well, you can't have a highlight putt if you're right next to the basket. Oh! I rolled down the hill a little bit. All right, get some practice in. There it is. Nice. Oh, I got so lucky. I thought I rolled all the way down the hill. Thankfully, I just rolled down the steep part there. Just a little tap in. All right. All right, hole 8 is finally a par 4, 458 feet. Looking for something to drift to the right. I don't want it to coast to the right, but I want to punch it out there pretty far. So going with the Grace. Try to throw this nice and flat. Just let the disc do the work. That is perfect. Oh man, thought I got through all these trees, but got stuck right in the middle. All right, so I don't have much of a backhand, and the forehand is a little sketchy because right after the basket there's a drop off. So try the Berg again on a forehand. Like I said earlier, I'm not the greatest at these, but I'm trying to get better. Oh, that looks great. Wow, that is parked. There it is. What a great shot. Hole 9 is a par 3, 385 feet. Goes across the pond and then dives down into the woods a little bit. I typically like to throw the forehand. It's hard to tell, but there are a lot of really thin branches up there. So you really want to keep it low. Kind of throw it out there at the corner of the pond. Let it skip in just under those branches. Just like that. Should fade. That might be a little long. Oh, would you look at that? Right down in the ditch. All right. There it is. So clean. Ha! Twice Earth's luck, right? Shoot. Hole 10 is a par 3, 280 feet. Straight out and just a little bit to the left. There is a pond off to the left that does play OB. It's nice and safe off to the right. Just a little bit of finish. Nice. What a beautiful shot. Got a little bit of a tester for a birdie. Just gotta open the hand. Oh, that water is staring me down. Oh, I'm nervous. Shoot. There it is. That was committed. Oh, so frustrating when you just don't commit. All right, not sure if the video caught that or not, but I threw a splice and it ended a little short. Going with a spice. Try and do the same thing. High and wide, just let it crash back in. A little bit inside, but not bad. All right, long uphill putt. Just got to give it a nice little pop. Give it some spin. Oh no! All right, we got another par 3, 300 feet, just down in that ditch off to the left. We've got a little bit of a tailwind, a little right to left. With it being downhill, I think I'll go with the Toro on a flex line. Hook up. Oh, that is... Oh man, I thought that was perfect. Still a little bit deep. All right, this is just outside of the circle. See if we can ring it up. Just a little bit of a headwind. No, stay up. Ah. Man, it is not my day for putting today. All right, hole 13. Another par 3, downhill, little right to left tail. About 280. Going with the Toro again. Leave it out nice and wide. Oh yeah. Swing. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that drive was about as good as you can get. Maybe 15 short. Perfect. Hey, I made a putt. Hole 14 is one of my favorite holes on the property. It's a 935 foot par 5. There's a Mando pine tree on the right, and there's OB on this long grass on the left. So I really like how you can go for the backhand, but you really have to put some flex on it to keep it in the middle. Or what I typically do is play the forehand out wide just over the short tee, let it skip back into the middle of the fairway. We've got a little bit of a left to right tail, so this should be a bomb. Oh no! That is probably the worst thing you could do. All right, let's try that again. What did I say? Keep it out wide. That's better. Just a perfect little flex. Maybe a little bit inside, but that's not bad. So my first one did go OB. I'm gonna try and absolutely send this one. Going with the Grim. This is my giant Sky Annie turnover disc. I'm gonna try to get this one to just coast the whole way. Get some height. There's the coast. Got a little bit of a skip, but once it got on Anheuser, it started to dive. The wind kind of pushed it down, but that's down. Yikes, this is pretty short. Still got about 200 into the pin. So the hill just keeps coasting down, so I don't want to turn something over too much, but I also need to get down there. So I think I might just go with the standstill forehand. Yes. All right, we've got to look. Oh. Come on. Didn't want to get stuck by these thorns, so I'm just arming it. That's the worst. Hole 15 is a par 3, 325 feet. This hole really likes to funnel things down to the left. So I like to play out a little bit wider than normal, and the disc should just crash back right at the last second. Oh no, I pulled it. Oh, I've been doing that today, turning things over. All right, let's try the hex. Man, that wanted to turn over too. All right, not too bad. Pin high, just a little bit right side. So, since we're going downhill, I'll lay up with the berg on my first, and I'll give it a run real quick with the judge. Ooh, almost. All right, let's give it a couple more runs. No! Last two. Oh! Come on, drop! You're a berg! Do the berg things. Boo, safe shots. Nobody wants to see that, right? Everyone wants to see the run, the highlight putt. Hole 16, par 3, 200 feet. Uphill, kind of through the trees there. There's a backhand hyzer or a forehand. I typically take the forehand route. Try to sneak it up in there. Going with the feedback. Trying to get just a little bit of turn on it. Uh-oh. Yikes. That might be down in the ravine. All right, we'll try one more with the honor. Go stand still this time. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Down the hill. Oh yeah. Ugh, those are not going to be fun to get. Look at that. Way down there. Oh. Okay, found my disc just on the edge of the ravine. Threw a tomahawk up to here. Now I've got this for par. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, all right, all right. That is a par. Hole 17, par 3, 250 feet downhill. I love this one. About halfway through the flight, you have to hit a gap. Just hold straight. Going with the berg. Throw a couple. See if we can get an ace. Oh, I don't know what's going on today, but I keep yanking them. Oh, that would have been good with the normal berg. That berg axe is just a little bit more stable. All right, last one. Give the uplink a little hyzer flip. Flip! Oh! Alright, this is the last one. Going with the soul. There's the drift. Ah, that lightweight soul is so flippy. I love it. Just put it on a bunch of hyzer and just let it ride to the right. Alright, let's see if we can make a putt. Footing is a little sketchy. I got a branch right in my face. Come on. Oh! Drop. Oh. That was such a weird putt. You get a par, and you get a par, and you get a par. All right, hole 18, par 4. Let's see. It's in the B position, so 514. Up the hill, and then just straight left. With it being so uphill right here, can't really throw over the trees. I've got about 450 feet of power, and I can just barely touch the top of those trees. So typically I'll just throw something stable, go with the honor, throw it up, and hopefully get a skip off to the left. Yep. Wow, that was a beautiful skip. Got way around the corner. Wow, that was probably as good of a drive as you could get. Tee was down here just behind this pine tree. I got up around the corner, around all these, landed right in the fairway. The basket, not sure if you can see, but it's down in the bowl right back here. Try to brighten this up a little. All right, let's see. So from here, we're probably looking around 220, 230, maybe. Yeah, 235. Just a little bit downhill. Could either be the Berg or the Toro. The ground has been pretty skippy today, so I don't want to get too far down the hill. So I also don't want to contest with those branches up overhead. So I'll go with the Toro, play it out a little wide, let it skip in. Might be a little short. Yeah, just a little short. All right, let's throw the Berg axe just for funsies. Yeah, again, a little short. Played that one a little more inside, but they should both be about in the same spot. Both looking at a par, or birdie. Well, those both landed quite a bit shorter than I was expecting. See if we can make a putt. Oh, so close. No! All right, just a little cleanup for the par. All right, bonus holes. Hole 19, 190 feet. There's really only one way to play it. Just a hyzer out here, get it to skip down the hill. That was not the greatest. It stayed up way up on the hill, so have a long look at the birdie. All right, since these are bonus holes, I'm gonna run it about 35 feet. See ya. Wow, look at how that dropped. Jeez. Yikes.